Good afternoon from London. So just going through that European cash market close, a lot of the session today has been dominated by several comments out of Europe. So we saw comments from the Troika, and we also said sources say that German banks do not need more aid. However, this preceded comments from an EU source and banking sources saying that between 90 and 100 billion euros is needed to recapitalise European banks. We also saw comments from the EFSF, and they said that purchases in the primary auction would only take place if there was reasonable private participation. And we saw comments from the EFSF CEO saying they'd do whatever is needed to protect its AAA rating. Now, quite importantly, we saw that German government sources said they would not rule out a postponement of the EU summit. So we saw a bit of selling pressure in the European cash markets on that and a move higher in the Bund. However, we then did see German ruling coalition sources say that the EU summit will not be postponed. However, they're unlikely to reach a deal on the EFSF leverage. Now, in terms of other news out of Europe, we saw that Finland will not repeat their vote for the EFSF enhancement. There was some speculation they may have to repeat it yesterday when there was discovered an error in the wording of the introductory statement to passing that law. And also, quite importantly, we saw that Gaddafi has been killed. So that was confirmed by Libyan PM that Gaddafi was today killed under heavy fire. Now, in terms of the US market, we saw data today. We saw the weekly initial jobless claims. They came in ever so slightly higher than forecast, came in at 403,000, was forecast for 400,000. The previous was revised up slightly. But quite impressively, we saw a big beat on the fully fed number. That came in positive, was forecast for minus 9.4, came in at plus 8.7. So saw a move higher in the US stock markets on that number. Now, in other markets, we also saw the natural gas storage change. That came in at 103 BCF. So we've seen natural gas today gain around 10 cents. Now, in terms of news flow, that's about it from me for the time being. But looking ahead, we do have former BOE member Sentance. He's speaking a bit later on. We've also got the 30-year tip auction out of the US, and that's at 6 o'clock London time or midday in America. But for now, that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of the session.